Hey everyone! Today we are diving deep into the mesmerizing world of love. Love, my friends, is undoubtedly the most incredible emotion that connects and binds us all together. It has the power to lift us up to the heavens, but it can also drag us down to the ground in an instant. Have you ever found yourself loving the wrong person and feeling as though you could never truly find happiness in love? Well, my dears, today is the day we flip the script and take control of our own destinies. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 7 brutally honest psychological strategies that will make them beg for your love. So, grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's get started, shall we? Rule number 1. Don't give your attention away freely. First and foremost, my dear warriors of love, let's talk about the value of your attention. You see, it's not something that should be given away to just anyone and everyone. Your attention is precious, and it should be treated as such. Instead of freely offering your time, focus, and energy, make them work for it. Let them earn the privilege of having your attention. Now, I'm not saying be mean or play hard to get. It's all about respect. Respect yourself, and others will follow suit. By taking a step back and not jumping every time they call, you become something rare, something worth chasing. People start seeing you in a whole new light. They realize that your time is not to be taken for granted. This, my dear friends, is how we begin to change the game. Your attention should be seen as a reward, not a giveaway. Rule number 2. Stop investing too much. Now, here comes rule number 2. Stop investing all your effort into a relationship. It's time to let them invest in keeping the flame alive. Relationships are a two-way street, my loves. If you find yourself always being the one to make plans, the one putting in all the effort, it's time for a change. Allow them to step up and show that they are just as invested as you are. This is not about playing games, but rather about establishing a fair and balanced connection where both parties contribute equally. When you're always the one doing everything, they become complacent and take you for granted. So, take a step back and give them the space to put in their fair share of effort. It's not only healthy for the relationship, but it's also a way of honoring yourself. Remember, a relationship is a partnership, not a solo project. It's about making sure the effort is mutual. Rule number 3. Make it clear that you don't need them. Now, on to rule number 3. Make it clear that you don't need them to be happy. Show them that you can live a fulfilling and joyful life whether they are in it or not. This, my beautiful souls, is a powerful move. When you prove that you are content on your own, not desperate and waiting for them to make your day, you become incredibly attractive and respect-worthy. It's not about being cold. It's about being confident. It's about showing that your world doesn't revolve around them. You are complete in yourself, and your happiness comes from within. When they witness your independence, they begin to see you differently. They realize that you are not just another person dependent on them, but someone who chooses to be with them. This shift in perspective makes them want to cherish you, to make you a priority. Rule number 4. Stop being too emotionally dependent. Now, my brave hearts, let's talk about rule number 4. Stop being emotionally dependent on them. Your emotional balance should not rely solely on someone else. You must be your own anchor, my dear ones. Depending on another person for your happiness or for picking you up when you're feeling down is giving away too much control. It's time to take charge of your own emotions, to build up your emotional strength. This doesn't mean shutting them out. It simply means not leaning on them for every little thing. You've got to learn to handle your feelings on your own, my loves. This change isn't only for your own well-being. It also transforms how they see you. When they notice that you are not emotionally clinging to them, they begin to respect you more. They see you as someone resilient and self-reliant. This admiration makes them want to be around you, to support and cherish you. Rule number 5. Be ready to cut ties. All right, time to talk about rule number 5. Be ready to cut ties if you're treated as unimportant. This may be a tough pill to swallow, my darlings, but it's absolutely vital. You must set a clear standard for how you deserve to be treated. If they cannot meet that standard and make you feel like you don't matter, it's time to walk away. It's not about being harsh. It's about valuing yourself. You should never settle for being a second choice or a backup plan. You, my dear, deserve better than that. You deserve to be a priority. By showing that you won't tolerate being treated poorly, you send a strong message, not just to them but to the world. You show that you know your worth and that you demand respect. Remember, my loves, the moment you are ready to leave is the moment you gain your power back. Rule number 6. Stop seeking validation. Now, on to rule number 6. Stop seeking their validation and approval. Your worth is not based on what they think of you. Oh, how many times have we looked to them for a nod of approval or a sign that we're doing okay? Well, my dear souls, it's time to put an end to that. Your value, your decisions, and your life are valid because you say they are, not because someone else does. Stand firm in who you are, my loves. Be confident in your choices, actions, and beliefs. When you stop waiting for their approval, you empower yourself. And guess what? This change goes beyond just your own confidence. They see you differently too. They notice that you're not desperately seeking their validation, and they start respecting you more. They see you as an equal, as someone who knows their worth. That, my darlings, is the kind of person others respect and want to be around. Rule number 7. Don't always show how much you love. And finally, rule number 7. Don't always show how much you love or care about them. Let them be the ones desiring and working to earn your love and attention. Resist the urge to lay it all out on the table from the get-go. Think of it as keeping a little mystery, a little spark alive. When you reveal every ounce of your love and care too quickly, you become just another person who is easily forgotten. Instead, keep them guessing, make them wonder, and make them work to earn your love. Your love is not something to be handed out freely, my dear souls. It's something truly special that they must work for. And guess what happens when you do this? They become more curious about you, and the more curious they become, the more they will see that you're worth it. Keep them on their toes, and watch how they begin to value you more. And there you have it. The 7 brutal yet life-changing psychological strategies to make them beg for your love. But remember, my darlings, this journey starts with you. It starts with choosing to be the person who does not seek love but creates their own happiness. So, in the comments section below, I dare you to write your promise, your commitment to yourself. Say, I will be the person who does not seek love but creates their own happiness. By doing so, you'll join a community of strong warriors who are on a path to self-empowerment and love liberation. If you want to continue receiving unfiltered words of wisdom and empowering content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Together, we will grow stronger and build lives filled with love, respect, and happiness. Until next time, my lovelies, keep shining.